Welcome to today's virtual graduation of our in-home training class. We are so proud of our students and guide dogs, and thank you so much for being with us virtually to recognize their hard work and accomplishments. I'd like to welcome our board chair, Gary Gendron.
We'll be honest, we know the past 17 months have been challenging for everyone everywhere. Here at Guide Dogs of the Desert, we were forced to do things differently. Because students were unable to attend class on campus, training was conducted in-home with our instructors flying all over the country to work with students and their dogs, wearing face shields and face masks. Guide dogs in training usually accompany their people to busy places like airports and malls to put their guide dog teams into practice. That was more difficult during the lockdown as the once crowded places were left empty. Also, there hasn't been a public graduation at the school since February of 2020. In fact, some staffers were hired after the pandemic began, so they have never witnessed a human getting paired with a dog, the very thing that drives this organization. Even now, this graduation, a special experience we really wanted to share with all of you, had to be modified once more. And so here we are, connecting on a screen instead of a room together. Thankfully, this is a group that rises to the challenge. This difficult time could have separated us from the mission, but it didn't. It only furthered our resolve. It could have forced all of us to put things on hold, but instead we collaborated to find solutions. It could have caused you to give up, but you're here. We know you're not done. Long after COVID recedes, there will still be challenges and there will be more bumpy roads ahead. But today, we are here to acknowledge how far you've come. You have already achieved so much and with greater barriers than most graduating classes. We're excited for you to go forward into the world, guide dog harness in hand, with power and purpose. And when you do, we know it's with the strength you've proven to have and the foundation you've already built. You're ready, and we're ready too. Over the past several months, we've made some huge improvements to our campus. We christened a new nursery, the Sanford J. Reed Sandy Nursery, so mamas-to-be can give birth in a safe, stress-free environment, and newborn puppies will receive constant care and attention. This beautiful new facility ensures our dogs will get the best possible start in life. We unveiled a stunning puppy play yard that allows the dogs to go outside while staying protected from the hot desert sun. It's filled with enrichment equipment to help the puppies grow strong and healthy. We have a fantastic group of volunteer puppy raisers and committed sponsors. Without them, none of this could happen. We also have a new executive director, Dr. Jonathan Lorenzo Yorba, taking the baton from interim director Tricia Gerline, who is relocating to a much cooler Idaho. Dr. Yorba brings many years of nonprofit experience to Guide Dogs of the Desert, and he has a lot of optimism about where we can go from here. He understands that this is a community, one where we work to bring out the very best in each other. And he recognizes that our students didn't come here to survive. You're here to thrive, and it's time for you to take the world by the harness. Thank you for all being here today. Congratulations. We hope to be together next time in person.
We're here today to celebrate these incredible students, but first we're going to tell you more about the long journey for dogs and humans to get to this point.
Hi, I'm Angel Coleman, Director of Canine Development and Medical. Our amazing guide teams are due to our incredible puppy raisers and their hard work. These dedicated volunteers take beautiful balls of fluff into their homes for an 18-month commitment. During this commitment, our raisers are asked to teach house manners, basic obedience, and socialize these pups out in the community. All of this hard work is essential for developing a confident and well-behaved guide dog. We'd like to say thank you to all of our family of selfless and committed GDD volunteers. Without you, none of this would be possible.
Hi, I'm Tim Heineman, the Director of Student Services. When most people think about guide dogs, the part they focus on is the dog. But most people don't realize that our students have training too, and they must demonstrate a certain skill set before they can be considered for the program. Determining whether someone is eligible for a guide dog essentially comes down to the ability to handle the multiple skills and demands of being an active partner to the guide dog. At Guide Dogs of the Desert, we require technically confident and independent orientation and mobility skills, that is, the ability to use the white cane, as one of the essential qualifications for a guide dog. The shift from using a cane to working with a guide dog means moving from seeking physical contact with objects in the environment to negotiating around and through obstacles with the assistance of the guide dog.
I'm Michaelina Padilla, Director of Training at Guide Dogs of the Desert, and I have the pleasure of leading our amazing training team through the training and matching of custom-trained guide dogs with our accepted visually impaired applicants. A fully trained guide dog team has been trained to navigate all different aspects of the environment in order to travel safely from one place to another. In addition to moving their handler around obstacles in the environment, guide dogs are trained to indicate elevation changes, such as curbs and stairs. A guide dog is trained to show their blind handler points of interest, such as a doorway, stairs, elevator, escalator, and even an empty seat. Once a guide dog team has arrived at their destination, the dog has been trained to settle and lie quietly at the handler's side until they are ready to move on again. Perhaps the most impressive task is that of intelligent disobedience. A guide dog will obey a handler's every command unless it is unsafe to proceed. Here the handler is asking the dog to proceed into a construction zone, but he is refusing the movement until she recognizes that that's where there is danger. This task has been known to save a handler's life if a moving vehicle passes in front of a team as they are trying to cross the street.
Before we celebrate our graduates, we want to acknowledge everyone who made this day possible.
First, we'd like to again extend a sincere thank you to everyone who played a role here. The trainers, the staff members, the donors, the breeders, and the sponsors. In particular, we'd like to extend our thanks to the puppy raisers who opened their hearts and their homes to these incredible dogs. They take them places, help socialize them. It's amazing how much time and energy our volunteers put into raising these pups. And then they give them back with the understanding that these dogs have a greater purpose. We'd also like to show our appreciation for the following sponsors who have dogs graduated: the Sharon Lund Foundation, the Lemur Estate, Doug Vila, Joanne Barco, Meg and Todd Marker of Marker Broadcasting, and the late E.J. Simpson, and the Strauss Foundation. So much of today can be attributed to your generous support, and for that we are grateful and thank you.
Words like grateful and thankful just don't feel strong enough to convey how much it means to me to have Kenny in my world. He's exactly who and what I needed when I needed him. The freedom and happiness he brings me, there just aren't words to describe the appreciation for that. To his puppy raisers, the Walls family, thank you for everything you did to help him succeed at his job and to be the dog he is. Thank you to his sponsor, Doug Vealing, for supporting him during his training. And to everyone at Guide Dogs, from training to the kennel team, medical, puppy development, and administration, for the work that you do that makes partnerships like this possible.
I'd like to share a few words about the amazing people who brought Bonnie into my life. Bonnie, she is a loving, beautiful, and fun-loving dog. And I'm sure a big part of that has to do with her incredible puppy raiser. Joanne, thank you so much for being a big part of Bonnie's life. I am grateful to you. Also, I want to say thank you to her incredible sponsor, Chris Stanton. Lastly, I want to thank Guide Dogs of the Desert. I have worked with the most beautiful people. Thank you for bringing Bonnie into my life and to all the beautiful people at Guide Dogs of the Desert.
Day, I thank God for my adorable guide dog, Kaya. Part of that thanks to God goes to my puppy raisers, Carol Meager and Lily and Karen Brody. I'm sad that I didn't get to meet you in person, but the love that you showed in raising Kaya comes through to me every day. Another part of that thanks to God goes to the Lund Foundation for their financial support of the school, for making my life so much better.
Having Elsa has given me the confidence and independence that I need and desire. Thank you, Michael Anna and Kelsey, for helping me with the in-home training. Thank you, Joanne and Chanel, for raising Elsa. She is an awesome dog. Thank you to the sponsors for your valuable contribution. I am grateful to you all.
I would like to express my gratitude to the Lemur Estate for their generous sponsorship, which gave me the gift of increased independence, safe travel, and a consistent companion. It was love at first sight. Lemur is eager to work, he has a sweet, loving personality, and is emotionally intelligent. Thank you to the Pendry family for raising such a sweet boy. You sowed so much love into him, and it shows. You did such a great job of exposing him to the world that I am confident in taking him into any situation. Michael Anna, Kelsey, Mindy, and Emily, your dedication and countless hours of expert training has prepared Lemur to be a dedicated, consistent guide dog. Thank you to Tim, Melissa, Ryan, and all of the Guide Dogs of the Desert administration for your support and all you do to make trainings possible.
No words could ever express the gratitude I feel in my heart for the unique gift of love and independence a guide dog gives. Loki is actually my third guide dog with GDD, and upon meeting her, I knew this spunky little fur ball of energy was my soulmate. Loki truly is my perfect match, and I want to thank Loki's puppy raiser, Kathy, our sponsor, the Lund Foundation, our trainers, Kelsey and Michael Anna, as well as all of the GDD staff who brought us together and made this possible despite the fact we were in the middle of a pandemic. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Freedom is absolutely amazing and so wonderful, and that has to do with everyone who was a part of his life in the very beginning. So to Donna and Larry Kuttner, his puppy raisers, I would like to say thank you so much for your time, energy, dedication, and all the love you gave to Freedom as a puppy. And to Joanne Barco, his sponsor, my gratitude and thanks to you for your love and dedication to Freedom as well. I'm so appreciative, and I am so grateful for everyone who has played such an important role in Freedom's life, which in turn has impacted my life in such a powerful and positive way.
This is your time. This is your world. This is your guide dog. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you all.